Hi guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. I've got my tea and I'm ready for another great review. So today we're going to be continuing our look at the Schleich toy line. Schleich very kindly sent over a batch of their dinosaur figurines, and today we're going to be looking at this guy. It's the Schleich Quetzalcoatlus. Now this, just from outside the bag, looks absolutely stunning, and I believe the paint job is going to be the thing that really impresses me here. As you can see over here, it says Schleich Quetzalcoatlus, and you can see his wings spread inside. Okay, so let's get this guy out of the bag. This is always the fun bit, breaking them out. And it's got a massive wingspan, Quetzalcoatlus. Right, I believe it was as big as a modern day biplane. Look at that. Wow, this is a fantastic figurine. Now, if you tuned in recently for the Walking with Dinosaurs 3D minifigure review, you may have noticed that the quality of the minifigure was terrible. And a lot of toy companies, for pterosaurs at least, tend to skimp on the sculpt and the paint job just because it's sort of like a, I don't know, it's a lightweight dinosaur toy. It doesn't really need to do much. I mean, they could put articulation in the wings, but the thing is about these toys is that they quite often get skimped on. But here, Schleich has done a wonderful job. So let's get a closer look at the sculpt and the paint job. So starting off with the head, you can see we've got a really nice beady eye there. And there's some really brave and bold coloration. They've gone for this sort of turquoise blue there around the nostril. And the beak looks really nice as well. I really like the way they've sculpted all this sort of like feather or fur detail going down the body. Here's a look at the other side. Really very nice indeed. And I like the finish on the beak. They've done this sort of like almost like a bony finish. Very nice indeed. And there's a nice range of colours there, even in the beak. You can see a nice little range of creams. And I really like that beady eye. It looks really genuine. And then as we go down the neck, you can see we've got the nice furry body there, and on the arms as well. It goes all the way down to the feet. Little claws on the end. The same on the back. Really nice sculpt. Really nice attention to detail there. Looks great. Now the wings are the part that really impressed me. Look at this beautiful paint job. Now, I'm not sure where they've sourced this from, but this reminds me of a type of shellfish. That's the closest thing I can think of. There might be another animal, if you can think of another animal with a pattern like this on its body. But they quite often source these kind of things from natural history, things that exist today, so that we've got sort of like a reference point that we can sort of relate it to. And underneath, you've got this lovely gradation from a darker blue to a lighter blue. It looks just really, really nice. Same on the other side. And even in this little bit here, they've put little flecks of different types of turquoise in there. Beautiful. What a wonderful, wonderful paint job. And the paint job, I think, like I said, is the thing that really seals the deal for me. This looks absolutely brilliant. Really impressed with this. Okay, if I bring in the tape measure to measure how big this guy is, we're looking at about 9.5 inches, which is about 23 centimeters across, and lengthways you're looking at about 6 inches, which is about 15 centimeters. So it's a pretty big piece. Size comparison time. Here's the Schleich T-Rex, which we have actually reviewed on the channel, and there's a link to down below if you want to go and check that out. And here's the Quetzalcoatlus in comparison with the wingspan. So it's a little bit shorter than the T-Rex's body. Sort of goes from his tail up to the start of his head. And in terms of the length of its actual body there, it goes from about the tail up to about lining up with the knee there. So that should give you some indication of how big this guy actually is. In hand, this piece is fantastic. It really displays well, and it's going to look really nice on my shelf. I can't wait to get this one on display, and I hope this video somehow justifies the beautiful paint scheme that's on on display here. It's poor lighting today because we've had a storm and there's quite a lot of rain going on all over the country in the UK, and I hope no one's affected by that at the moment. But I hope this gives you some idea of the sort of the quality of the Schleich Quetzalcoatlus. It is an absolutely beautiful piece. I really like the posing as well, the way they've put this natural arc in the arms and the way that the head is slightly turned to one side as if it's searching for its prey. You can imagine that gliding through the air. Very, very nice indeed. So there we have it, guys. That was the Schleich Quetzalcoatlus review. Let me know if you own this one already or if you plan on getting any of the Schleich line toys. In the meantime, rate, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.